Hey, what's up, everyone? Andy Howell here with the Columbus Way. I'm coming to you today from Lineage Brewing with local artist Ryan Smith. For those of you that don't know Ryan, he may have an alias. I'm going to call him Hooch because I've known him for 20 years, so he's Hooch to me. But Hooch, you got a lot of different hats that you're wearing, aside from being a husband and a father. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on here in Columbus.
Well, the first two are the big two that you mentioned.
Right.
But I'm a DJ, I'm a musician, I'm on a podcast called Rock and Roll Book Club.
Awesome.
And that consumes all my time. I just, no other time to give.
Right on. So, how did you start playing music here in Columbus? How did that come about?
So, I think since I was in junior high or before that, I wanted to be a musician, and everything else I kind of fell into backwards, and maybe even into music. Like I went to Otterbein, obviously, we went to school together, to be a broadcasting major, be a radio DJ. Being a radio DJ pays great. Not at all. So I'm not in that, obviously, and I just kind of through that, kind of just ended up being a real life DJ, and then through that, people that I met, Mark Dancer, another DJ in town, I ended up being on this podcast. And then the musician thing kind of just filled in after that. That eventually worked out like I, was looking for.
Right. So, you have a really successful podcast, Rock and Roll Book Club. Check it out. Tell us, how did that start, and where did the idea come from? How did you guys get started?
So, it wasn't my idea at all. In fact, originally Mark just wanted to start a book club and get together with some guys, maybe read the book is what he always says, and
maybe read the book
and read music books. And so he came up to me. We were DJing weddings at this same place, and he came up and he said, "You should come to this thing." And I was thinking, like, "Oh, that sounds dumb." And I don't know why I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And but then I went, and it was a lot of fun. I met a couple guys, good guys, and then at some point they were like, "We should make this a podcast. We should make the podcast." And I was like, "I don't listen to podcasts. That sounds dumb." So then we did, and it turned out that it worked out all right. I mean, I still don't listen to any other podcasts, but
we'll work on that. So really, you've created this whole lifestyle for yourself, and congratulations for doing that. What do you like best about the lifestyle you have created, and then conversely, what do you like least about it?
So obviously it's a very self-employed kind of thing. Like, I've never had a day gig in my entire adult life. So that is awesome in the sense that it's like, oh, you need a little more income or whatever. It's like, oh, I'll just book another gig. It's also the downfall of it, I guess.
Right.
I think financially is the downfall and the benefit, but then ultimately flexibility is a benefit.
Sure.
Like, I can kind of pick and choose a little bit, like my time off, more than if you work a 9 to 5.
Right. And then downside would be
the financial lead time. So I mean, like January, there's not a whole lot.
Are you available in August for a wedding?
Definitely in August.
Right. Okay. So with this lifestyle you've created for yourself, what are two pieces of advice, or one piece of advice that you would give the 18-year-old Hooch or 18-year-old Ryan to help you be in a better position today with what you want to do?
I would say maybe look at a more professional profession. I don't know. I know a lot of people who have day jobs who are really unhappy though, and I generally love all of the things I do. So
maybe no downside.
So maybe I'm just kind of like,
maybe you're just trying to grasping for straws in the downside.
Yeah. I mean,
not plastic straws.
Yeah.
So what's the? You've played a ton of gigs, DJing and otherwise. And podcasting, and I think you've done that in front of a live audience as well.
Several times, yeah.
What is the most embarrassing moment? What's the first thing that pops in your mind? The most embarrassing or vulnerable moment you've ever had while performing in front of people?
I don't know if this was the first thing that popped into my mind.
Okay,
We brought this up pre-interview was years ago. I'd done like one public gig in Columbus, maybe like playing out, and I got booked to do this Rolling Stones tribute because they were in town during the Columbus Marathon. It's like one of those things where you learn 3 songs,
Yeah.
and then they put you up on this huge stage, the best production you're going to play on in your entire life. So I go up there, I'm playing my 3 songs, and it's near the finish line, and like for the first couple songs, I started like everybody's like, rah, rah, and I was like, wow, they really like it. No, it's all
cheering for the crowd.
the embarrassing part was when they realized that you realize everyone's cheering for the runners, and that was a little bit.
Yeah.
So, there's probably
Take
been
you down
other,
off your lofty perch a little bit.
There's
right?
probably been other worse moments, but that came to mind.
Right. Awesome. Well, how can people find out about what upcoming albums you got coming out, gigs like rock and roll podcasts, rock and roll club podcasts?
RyanSmithOnline.com.
Okay, Ryan. Okay.
RyanSmithDJ.com.
Okay.
And RNRBookClub.com.
No hooch in that.
There's no, that's a time long gone that a handful of people remember. But those would be, and of course I'm on Facebook and the Instagram and etc.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And let me know if you want your business highlighted. Obviously, this is our first one, so it's looking a little Spartan right now, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.